Tell you what, I bloody missed the old girl. We're back on Dorothy. Sorry for those guys who've been waiting for a boat video. I've had, you know, life's been life and I've been quite busy, but we're finally back here and we've got some time, so we can do a bit of work on the old boat. A few things to go over in this video. First of all, I have to move the boat because I got an email a few weeks ago from the boat harbour and they said that they're doing renovations on the mooring here. So we're going to have to get her out of here, which is going to be fun because, you know, this boat doesn't drive yet. All right, it's going to need a little bit of work. The rudder doesn't turn. I think we've got to put some more oil in the hydraulics, but there's also a leak because we did try to put a bit of oil in there, but it's not in there anymore. I haven't been on the boat for about 2 weeks, and when I was here last, I made the mistake of leaving the back windows open. Some cheeky little buggers have been sneaking in here and leaving little presents for me all around the boat. Let me show you. Now, the first little bit of evidence that they left behind is right here on my living room table. Left another one here. There's a couple little splatters on the ground. And if you follow it back, here's the worst of it. They've been sitting up on these windows because when I left, I forgot to close these up. These little bastards. And one more thing, if you listen carefully, just for a minute, you hear that? That's the pump and it's losing pressure. Now I've noticed a little puddle of water down in that main bilge area down there. I don't think the water's coming from the outside, it's fresh. It's coming from the tank when I turn the pressure on. So we're gonna have to trace it back and try and find where it comes from. Now come have a look at this puddle. So it's not a lot of water, it's just a little bit down here, but it's a little bit too much. So we're gonna try and find this leak. That's the pump there, you'll hear it go off in a minute. There you go. So let's follow the pipe and see if we can find the leak. Well, here, this is wet. Up to that, oh yeah, you can see it's dripping right there. So it's coming from here? No, must be coming from here. Yeah, see that? So it's not actually on the fitting that's leaking, it's the pipe has a little hole in it. So we're gonna just wrap a little bit of tape around that. I tried taping it, but it's just not working at all. So plan B, I'm gonna cut this off right there and then slide it on, and I'm gonna get a little hose clamp, put it around it, and that should be fine. Because it's only kind of split behind here that's broken. So, you know, that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna cut it off like here. Hopefully I don't get water spraying all over me. Alright, so we'll just pull that old girl off like that. Couple of twists of that and she's good as gold. Let's turn the pump on and see if that's gonna stop the leak. Look at that. Good as new, I reckon. I'm just gonna get all this water out of here with the sponge and then get the vacuum cleaner in after she's dried out a little bit and get all this dirt out. Just gotta look out for my little brother, clean his bedroom up for him. And there you go, Kaylee. Cheers. Got that all cleaned up, I vacuumed it out, and I'm gonna mop the floor here because we've got the footprints everywhere from having our feet wet. Now, this pipe here it goes down, it connects to the two at the back there, and then it goes under the floor and then back up and out, which is a bit of an issue because, see, that's it. Oh, where is it? That's it there. But it's a bit of an issue because in the dip it fills up with, you know, all sort of like water and anything that goes down those holes and just gets clogged up. So I'm going to get the blower and I'm just going to give it a blast. Try and blast the water out, block two of the holes up and just bloody blast it. Let's do it. So just sticking this rag down in here so it's nice and tight and blocks that hole off. Do the same for the other side here. Hopefully that's enough, and we'll give it a blow with the blower. After getting the drain pipes all cleared up, I went and caught up with a couple mates and then eventually headed to bed. But early the next morning, I woke up to an intruder on my boat. It's like 4 in the morning, just got woken up. There's welts on my arm. But little did I know, this little bugger wasn't going to be the only surprise I wake up to. Alright, so I woke up this morning and we've got a bit of a fire going on across the road from my boat here. Got a helicopter flying around. Helicopter's over there, not sure if you can see it. You can see the fire's right up on the road here. It's all back there now. Very close to my boat. I'd like if it stays over there. The fire's died down now, which is nice. Still quite smoky out there. But you can see the smoke coming inside here actually. Now I had a chat to the workers that were going to do the repairs on the mooring here, and they're just doing the one next to me, and then after that, tomorrow morning I think I'm going to have to move my boat across so that I can work on this one. So I'll show you what they're doing. So you can see them working out there. They're just replacing the old ladders because the old ones have corroded, so we're going to get nice fresh ones, which will be nice. While I waited for them to finish up, I did a little bit of cleaning. You can see that's already coming off and looking a lot better. That's what it looked like before. Is it possible I can throw a rope over to you, tie onto the pole there?
Throw onto the pole, yeah, no worries.
Alright, hopefully we throw this without messing it up. That'll be embarrassing.
Oh, fucking real close. Hang on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit embarrassing, but eventually I got it across and started to pull my boat over. Alright, so I've managed to get it about halfway across, but I think the mud gets a little bit shallower. So I'm going to have to wait a few hours for the tide to get a bit higher before I can continue pulling it across. So sit back, relax. If you're wondering about the fire, it's died down a lot, but there is so much ash coming down. You can see on the top of my car. It's been about an hour. Gonna give it a shot, try and pull it across, see if she'll budge. She's coming slowly. Do have to watch out for those rocks down there, because we don't want to put a hole in her. But yeah, it looks like it is deep enough now to come all the way across. Alright, there we go, we've tied her off. Now, I'm gonna swap that back rope out for a more heavy duty one, and also add a springer in here so that it doesn't hit up on the rocks. All right, there you go. So I've got a line running across there, got a little springer in here, and one more line at the back. So that'll hold us for a few days while they fix the ladders over there. But yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. Bit of an upgrade. That's what it used to look like, so obviously a lot nicer. Might have to go get some marshmallows. The fire's still going over there. Today's mission, I'm going to clean the bow because it's gotten a bit dirty and just needs a bit of love and care. The line's held overnight, the fire's gone down, so everything's looking good. Let's clean her up. So a few years ago, the boat got stuck up on the rocks and it ripped the bobstay out of the side of the boat here. If anyone's got any ideas on how to fix this, advice would be appreciated. I was thinking I could just cut it out a bit and then fiberglass it up. And then I'd also probably have to add a bracket in to hold the weight of the bobstay. Alright, there you go. I've just about run out of time before I need to head back up the coast. So for my last hour and a half here, I'm heading out into the bush and I'm gonna do a bit of wildlife photography. One of my favourite pastimes. So yeah, I'll show you some shots that I get. So this is the camera I'll be using today, the old Nikon P950. It's great for birding, starting out as a bird photographer. So there you go, let's go get some shots. See, those fires are still going out there. You can see the little white-faced honey eater over there. He loves the Banksia. Not sure if you can see this little guy on the branch over there. I'll try and get a shot of him. Well, it's time to head back up the coast now. I've run out of time, but it's been a great weekend. We got a few things done, which is good. And yeah, I'll see you next weekend when I make another video. And another big thank you to our Patreon supporters and our subscribers. You guys are legends. I'll see you in the next video.